Alright, Schlockmeister fans, we're going to watch another one from my previous channel. It's called Convoy. Let's check it out. Chris Christopherson, he's the Rubber Duck, and that's Allie McGraw. All our truckers talk to each other on their CB radios.
Yeah, dude, that's just what he's hollering, and they're closing up my sinuses too.
Ernest Borgnine plays Sheriff Lyle Wallace. He tricked them into speeding, now he's going to give them all tickets. They eventually basically have to bribe him to leave him alone. He ends up giving Melissa a ride when they meet together later at a diner. She had to sell her car because it broke. Lyle stops by later on himself and hassles everybody.
Hey boy, get over
Things get out of hand quickly. And a big brawl breaks out between the cops and the truckers. The truckers then split, and they had this idea that if they can make it to the state border, they won't have to face any charges. And we got a lot of car chases then. Truckers don't make it easy for Lyle. Pretty soon they have other truckers wanting to join their little group. Way station? Nope.
Speak up, honey.
I've got the Mississippi Flash here, and I'm here to tell you the only things in life that count are fast trucks, fast women, and fast food.
You can't blow them off the road either. They get a lot of attention nationwide and become popular.
We'd like to know, is this convoy some sort of protest demonstration? And if it is, what's its purpose? Now look, the governor is very interested in meeting with you personally. He is prepared to fly here at once.
Say hello to the
Spider Mike has to leave the group because his wife is about to have a baby.
You'll all get to meet my son. You all take care. Keep it moving, all right, for me.
Spider Mike didn't make it.
Got here a little too late for the fun. You would have enjoyed it.
I'm really trying to help.
The governor set up a place for them in near Albuquerque where they could all relax, take a shower. The guy at the police station.
I need a message relayed west to the Rubber Duck and the Convoy.
He tells them about Spider Mike. He comes out, the governor does, to talk to him.
Jerry Askins, Duck. Glad you could take the time to see me.
He decides he's going to lead the convoy.
Okay, partner, I gotta go. You're in charge now.
But wherever Rubber Duck goes, the convoy goes.
I think I'll get back.
One of the first things they got to do is go to Alvarez, Texas to rescue Spider Mike. And they'll take out the whole damn town if they have to.
Lying, cheating, law-breaking trucker. What the hell are you? I am the law. Don't you understand? I represent the law. Well, piss on you. And piss on your law.
Eventually the Duck gets separated from the rest of his convoy. They got stopped by a car accident. He's trying to make it to Mexico now. It forces Melissa to get out, which she wasn't very happy about. And he guns it. And they got guns on him. And then a funeral for the Rubber Duck.
Who gave his life to dramatize a cause so vital to us all.
But guess what? Melissa finds out the Duck's still with us. As they drive away, Lyle catches a glimpse All right, let's talk about this movie, Convoy. This was based on the 1975 song by C.W. McCall, which was a #1 hit in this country, Convoy, the CB radio craze of the mid to late 70s, which lasted 3 or 4 years and then just kind of disappeared altogether. So the movie is kind of based on the song in terms of it tries to follow the story somewhat. What we have here is Chris Christopherson. He's a truck driver. He goes by the handle Rubber Duck. His real name is Martin Pelham or something like that. And we got some friendly other truck drivers that he's friends with. Burt Young, this guy named Spider Mike, and a bunch of others. Well, anyway, they have a nemesis out there. It's Sheriff Lyle Wallace, played by Ernest Borgnine. They sometimes call him Dirty Lyle. Lyle gets on the CB radio and says, "Hey guys, you can speed up. There's no cops around." But he's actually a cop, so they speed up, and then he pulls them all over and gives them a ticket. He's been kind of going back and forth with the Rubber Duck for several years. They kind of have a love-hate relationship with each other. But anyway, fast forward a little bit. They're all in a diner somewhere, not the Duck, but everybody else is. And Lyle gets into kind of a scuffle. Some of the cops get into a scuffle with some of the truckers. The Duck comes in there to try to break it up and keep things calm, but it escalates even further. Big fights ensue. The cops get beat up. Lyle gets handcuffed to a stool, and the trucks take off. So they decide, you know what, we better get to the state border, otherwise we're going to get in big trouble. Which, that's not really great logic, because if you beat up cops, fight with cops, it doesn't matter if you cross state lines or not. You're still going to get in trouble, and you're still going to be able to be arrested. So, but whatever, that's the plot of this film. So anyway, the rest of the film is basically Lyle and his cops trying to chase down the truckers. The truckers end up getting more and more trucks to join them, and next thing you know, they have a great big mighty convoy rocking through the night. And Ally McGraw is the lady here. She was basically picked up by the Duck at the diner as well. She was kind of going through the area selling some stuff. She had to sell her car because her car broke down, so she's along for the ride. The convoy gets so big that it gets nationwide attention, and basically the Duck is saying, you know, we're standing up for truckers' rights and dirty sheriffs, that sort of thing. They get the attention of the governor of the nation. Ultimately, they decide they're going to go for Mexico. That's what their plan is, to try to make it to Mexico. They drive through Arizona and New Mexico. Eventually, it's just most of the other trucks are stopped by this car accident that happened. The Rubber Duck got through, so he's headed towards the Mexico border. He's a few miles away, but Lyle is there with the National Guard. It's all set up on this bridge. He makes Ally McGraw get out. He charges forward on the bridge. They end up shooting him with a machine gun. The semi goes off the bridge, crashes in the water below. The Duck is presumed dead. And the last scene in the movie is a funeral for the Duck, complete with coffin and everything. But it turns out Duck is still alive, and Ally McGraw goes into this bus, and there's the Duck. He's got an eye patch on. He says, "What'd you think? Ducks couldn't swim?" And then they drive off. Sheriff Lyle is there as well, and he happens to notice the Duck in the car, and the Duck kind of gives him a thumbs up too, and he starts laughing, and that's pretty much the end of our film. So anyway, that is Convoy. It's 110 minutes long. It's a little longer than it needed to be. Sam Peckinpah directed this film. Apparently this was Sam Peckinpah's highest box office movie yet, and or ever, I should say. And again, this happened right in the middle of the CB craze, so you could see why it was popular at the time. Is it a good movie? I don't know if it's really good. It's entertaining to me anyway. There was a couple of brief nude scenes thrown in, and just kind of a fun little road film. It almost had like some Hicksploitation to it, because with the chases and everything, and taking place in the South, although it was the Southwest as opposed to the Middle South, Southeast. But anyway, that's Convoy. Just a little relic in time, but I kind of enjoyed it, and I always kind of did. Again, it could have been about maybe 15 minutes shorter, but whatever. It's enjoyable. So anyway, this was available on a PAL DVD, which I had, and then it eventually came out on Blu-ray thanks to the good folks at Kino. I was a little irritated when I bought this, though, because this was sent by like FedEx or something, and the damn FedEx driver decided to put underneath my floor mat on my porch. So I ended up stepping on the damn thing, and, you know, it's got a little wreck there. That's my foot that did that. But Jesus Christ, no one has ever put things under the doormat for me before. And it was so small, you didn't really notice it. But anyway, whatever, I digress. Convoy, check it out. Leave some comments and let me think about it. Watch it. I'll leave a link to it if you're looking for it on Amazon, and you should get it because it's a fun film. Watch it. Bye.